Hot takes. All right. So I can't edit anything. I'm in Florida right now, and this is my mom's house. Look what I found. Hot take, hot take. We're going to talk in a minute, but look what I found. A picture of JFK from 1965. Oh, ask not what wrestlechop can do for you, but ask what you can do for wrestlechop. All right, Tiz Mickey, you can like and subscribe to the video actually. Tiz Mickey says, I'm starting to think the Vision was one of the worst ideas WWE has had at this point. Unless it's Seth Rollins, I literally do not care who the Masked Man is. Wow, the Vision is so bad. It is so bad, and it doesn't help that it followed the Bloodline, which was so good. The Bloodline being one of the greatest factions of all time, and the Vision being one of the worst. And it's not just because Braun Breaker got injured, and it's not just because Seth Rollins got injured. I mean, it never landed. It never landed. Failure to launch. Wow, they suck so bad. I am so sorry, because each individual is like very, very talented. The fact that Paul Heyman can't make this work is telling. Paul Heyman, the last time Paul Heyman failed to something was like what, Ryback, McGillicuddy, Curtis Axel. But yeah, I'm not laughing at the injuries of Braun Breaker or Seth Rollins, but I am laughing at just how bad this faction has been booked. And honestly, it's like, they had every opportunity. Okay, granted, we didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know that Braun Breaker was going to suffer a hernia. But, like, they had every opportunity to turn this thing around when Seth Rollins legit got injured. When Braun Breaker speared Seth Rollins, it was a new day, a new hope. And then like, the next week, he gave the belt to Adam Pearce, and it was like, all was lost. This trying to get Braun Breaker to have the big victory at WrestleMania has definitely hurt him. Like, because we were trying so hard to have these big moments at Mania, I'm assuming that, well, now he's injured and he has no big moments. So, it sucks. It sucks for the Vision, because, like, wow, they do suck. And it's like, is Seth Rollins the Masked Man? Who cares? Honestly, does anybody really care that much right now? And if it is Seth Rollins, he's the most obvious choice. So it's like, okay, this Masked Man thing has gone on way too long. Just since like WrestleMania, just since like last WrestlePalooza or SummerSlam. Becky Lynch, Jacob Fatu, Austin Theory. That's three right there. Has there been anyone else? And then we have a fourth one just running around town right now. So, oh man, I'm telling you what, it sucks that the Vision should be an all-time faction, and yet not so much. They should have just followed the template of Evolution, but they didn't. Okay, so let's see what else we got. My man, Eddie Mania, fighting to survive. I got no hot takes, man. Just wanted to say hi and see your review. Hello. I did a review last night. You know what? I honestly can't remember if I gave it a score or not. I actually enjoyed yesterday's Raw, so I'm going to give it an 8. If you weren't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 for yesterday's Raw. Go Buggy. I really don't know why Finn is having so many chances. We know he's not beating Punk, and Finn is right. He is a big afterthought. So, well, basically, CM Punk, they want CM Punk to wrestle in Chicago, and they got to give him something to do in the meantime. So you are absolutely right. He is not going to win. Not going to win at all. I appreciate how they did yesterday's. I do appreciate how they did it. It made it seem like, at least... we all know he's not going to win, but at least it made sense why they're giving it to him. I liked how even Adam Pearce was like, no, we're not doing this. We're not jeopardizing the main event. So, while I did enjoy the angle last night, yeah, this is a giant nothing burger. And I'm sorry, I love Finn Bálor. I do. Too sweet, Finn Bálor, but it's like, it probably should have been like, I don't know, like, I don't know what we could have done. We should have probably had, like, maybe like Jey Uso or Jimmy Uso go after CM Punk because they disrespected the family. I don't know. Have someone associated with Roman, but I think that goes back to they're trying not to have Roman have any help. So I don't know what they should have done, but I don't think it's just he's not winning. Finn Balor's not winning. Although TTJC thinks they might. I'm always going to be a mark for Finn, and based on what Dom said about JD as well, bringing up family, I see the Judgment Day actually helping this time, leading to a Mania triple threat where Finn uses Roman and Punk against each other to win. So you're saying you think Finn, Roman, Punk in the main event of WrestleMania Night 2? I don't think so. No. We might get a triple threat, Finn, JD, Dominic for the Intercontinental title, but I don't see anybody getting added to that match. Finn Balor just doesn't have. They've treated him too much of a jobber to get into that main event. Goat Buggy also says, I think, and I wish that wasn't the case. I really do, but I just don't see Finn being added to that. Goat Buggy says, I think Ivy Nile should have won the three-way instead of Rhea Ripley because Ivy looked so good and she's improved so much and she did most of the work. I like Ivy Nile. Actually, I've liked Ivy Nile for a very long time. However, I don't think she should have won, only because if they would have put Ivy Nile in, it might have been nice to have her get some clout of a main event push, but there's in no way, shape, or form that I would think Ivy Nile's going to win this. Just like I don't think Finn's going to win this, so it's almost a waste of time. I don't think Ivy Nile would win, and at least Rhea has a chance. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I like Ivy Nile way more than Rhea Ripley, but I think Rhea Ripley was the right call to be in here. I know. It's not cool. It's not cool to be on Rhea's side, but I've never been cool. The Masked Man is haunting the entire Visionary. It's not a coincidence, says Bree Banks. Yeah, like, it's probably Seth freaking Rollins. It has to be Seth Rollins. Yang, a.k.a. Lane. Give Oba Femi a brand and a feud already. I've seen his multiple vignettes and him appearing on both shows. I agree, but if they want to hold off until after Elimination Chamber, I'm okay with that. But once Chamber is done, Oba needs to have his plans set in stone. I think they're trying to decide whether or not he should fight Brock Lesnar right now because the WrestleMania 42 card is up in the air. So I think they're trying to decide, where are we going to put Oba? Is he going to fight Brock or is that going to go to Gunther? And I think that will determine where Oba lands. But the vignettes, at least he did talk yesterday on his vignette, so it was a little different there. But yes, after Chamber, we have to have him set in stone. LT, the whole AJ Lee and Becky Lynch rivalry is getting old with me. AJ isn't around enough for this to even matter. You know, I'm waiting for someone to say, oh, well, Roman Reigns does it. You're just a Roman stan and you hate AJ. That's not the case. Roman, it's definitely a part of Roman's character that he does that. Like, I work 10 times less than you and I'm here 10 times, and I make 10 times more than you. And you could say that's a cop-out, but, you know, okay, Roman has made it part of his character that he's just gonna not be around as much because he's too good for everybody. But AJ's not like that. AJ is a blue chipper, you know? And the fact of the matter is, like, this angle, there wasn't that much, this angle has been going on since WrestlePalooza, and they have months, literally months of nothing happening. So it's like, how is this angle still happening? It's different because when Roman at least returns, he's at a different angle. but AJ's like gone for like, this was WrestlePalooza. So what? We're talking October here. This is October, and because the appearances are so far few in between that it's like it's definitely hurting the storyline. Teddy Boy Ward, we know he's dirty, but on the T-shirt it's a skeleton rib cage. And it says, DM Dude Wipes. You can get dirty Dom toilet paper with his face on it even. Yes, you can. Okay. Raphael and Air, Becky and AJ segment was hilarious. AJ is haunting Becky purely for the love of the game. I'm here for it. Okay, so Raphael Air likes that this whole feud, and more power to you. I'm not here to yuck your yum. Keep yumming it, and but I will yuck when I feel like yucking though at the same time. But I'm glad you're enjoying this. Javon should start feuding with Dirty Dom. That feud will have a continent if billed right. Or if Oba Femi is drafted to Raw, have him feud with Dirty Dom and win at Mania. I hope Oba goes right to the main event. I would like Trick to get the mid-card title, but I want Oba to go right to the main event. Maybe Dirty Dom and Javon start their feud next week. There is a triple threat with Gunther, Javon, and Dom, and so we shall see there. Whew, it is hot. It is hot. Tracy Woods, I'm happy that LA Knight won. Yeah, I laughed so hard when the music hit for the original Grande Amir El Grande. I never would have thought to team up with Javon. Man, that move, did you see that move that Javon did? This is a whole, it doesn't matter, it's not included in what you were saying here, but boy howdy, Javon did a OG cutter off in midair on another guy who was jumping off. Like, geez Louise, that was crazy. I really like this show. I don't know what Chop gave it yet, but 8 out of 10. Oh, we gave it the same. That's why I'm going to give it 8. I might have gave it a 7 last night, but right now I'd say 8. Okay, Main Event Fro says, I had a groin hernia repair, recovered for a month. A belly hernia repair is even faster. Depends on Braun Breakker's repair area. Depends on his return. Okay, so he did get a hernia, and it was, I'm hearing 6 months, but you never know. You never know. It could be 6 weeks. I heard 6 to 8 weeks, and now I'm hearing 6 months. Whether or not the vision sucked, I do think that this will be good, so Braun Breakker can come back with a full reset. However, it's not good because he's a human being, and I'll never put the human over the storyline. It sucks that he is injured. I wish he wasn't. And it sucks that he has to miss WrestleMania. He was about to get a full one-on-one match. Last year, he got his first WrestleMania. It was a four corners match, a fatal four-way. Not a four corners, it's a fatal four-way, but, like, yeah. It just sucks. I wish he could get his moment. I love Braun Breakker. Devon Ford, I'm willing to bet Jay will win his qualifying match just so they can have him stand on top of the pods and yeet multiple times. Oh yeah, that is absolutely happening. That is absolutely happening. We got John Cena fan says trash. I actually liked last night. I got to watch it with my mom, and my mom thought that LA Knight was Randy Savage, and she thought that she also. My mom also said, wow, they don't do steroids anymore. Because they aren't as big. That was my mom's takeaway. Like, the instant stuff that she said. It's OTW. Raquel should win the chamber, in my opinion, and make it a triple threat between Liv and Stephanie Fakir. Yeah, you're right. She should do that. That's good, actually. Because maybe she doesn't have to choose. She doesn't have to choose the other winner. She can still choose whoever she wants. That's actually, it's OTW. You're right. I thought we weren't going to get that, but now there's a possibility. I think you are absolutely right. Raquel wins, and then everybody thinks she's going to go against Jade Cargill, and then at the last minute she says, I picked Stephanie, and everyone's like, what? You can't, but she can. Ooh, I like that. That's a good call. That is a good freaking call. Dash Negan, WWE booking is a total disaster with the Masked Man. I want to skip the show now. I don't want to skip the show, but it's just so, like, eye roll emoji. Finn ain't gonna win, but I wish, bro, says Joshua BL. Yeah, like, I wouldn't want, I'll be honest, I wouldn't want him to win right now because I do want to see CM Punk and Roman Reigns for the title, but, like, I would much rather this be, like, 3 months later and then Finn win then. Fiber says, Fiber LNG Helm says, the Vision is the biggest joke for real. Theory is irrelevant and gets no reaction. Yeah, he's got a new scarf, though. Bronson Reed beat Roman Reigns, and nothing has come of it. You're absolutely right. Last night, Bronson Reed needed to tsunami Adam Pearce until he was a smudge on the ring rope, on the canvas. And Logan just follows everyone around without saying much of anything. Like, what is this? Logan Paul needs to be Sami Zayn in the bloodline, honestly. But Born and Bland says, Obel Gobel, the product shouldn't be this forgettable this close to WrestleMania. That's valid, although I think they view it as more close to Elimination Chamber than it is to Mania. Royal Rumble is no longer like what it once was to WrestleMania. Now it's more Elimination Chamber. Once Chamber's over, that's when all the big stuff keeps happening, because, I mean, even Roman Reigns isn't showing up again until after Chamber. Gee, I wonder who's going to win that match between Punk and Finn. To be honest, I don't even care about the Masked Man, says Rick. Yeah, I don't either. And Alfonso Passion, I'm just a guy, I'm just a chop guy filming in his mother's kitchen. Oh, I said that yesterday. I was saying stuff bad about, not really bad about AJ Lee, but I was like, she don't care about what I have to say. I'm just a guy filming in my mom's vacation. I'm just a big old nerd. So, all right, I think that's it. I think, great. Well, here's one more fellow, Alfonso. Crazy how they managed to make the Vision even more of a goop faction. Reed said that Adam is his problem, and yet he doesn't do anything now. What happened to wrestlers actually going up against the general managers and getting physical? Let's get physical, let's get physical. Yes, he should have killed him last night, just like Braun Breakker should have killed him a couple weeks ago. All right, boys, all right, girls, I will, that's it. I doubt I'll have another one of these tomorrow. I get home at some point tomorrow, I'll get off the plane, I'll take a shower, and then I'll film one of these videos. So, me and JFK here, we bid you adieu, see ya, bye.